Okay, so here's the deal. Sometimes you can let your skepticism get in the way. Sometimes you become skeptical because it's necessary to be skeptical. Sometimes you ask so many questions you stop thinking that there could be some answers. Sometimes you're looking at the answers straight in the face, but you don't know that they are the answers. I'm not making any sense, am I? Right? But maybe I am. Difficult to put into words, so I'm just going to be relatively blunt. Let's say there's things in the world which are true. Either they are not having a major effect, okay, but they're still true. Then having such a non-major effect under the most circumstances that most scientists and doctors would ignore them completely, okay, but they are still true. Because the scientists and doctors ignore them completely, that means that the scientists and doctors regard them as not being true, when essentially they could be wrong. So there's things which can be happening in the world which are right, which the doctors and the scientists are saying is wrong because they themselves have not seen it, which means that there may be things wrong with the way in which they are looking at the world, or indeed the way in which they're exploring the world. Now, under most circumstances, these things are irrelevant. Under a few circumstances, they are relevant. But they are a few circumstances, so let's say a tiny percentage of 1%. Okay, but that tiny percentage of 1% still happens. Therefore, it's still important because it's still a part of the natural world. Does that make any sense? Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. It's difficult for me to put this into words. But a lot of the things I've been skeptical of, I've needed to be skeptical of to maintain my right of clarity of thought and my ability to see things in a intelligent and objective manner. But I mean, which is like essential so you can maintain your intellectual freedom from, let's say, all the various different dogmatic points of view. But on the other hand, being too skeptical when you're approaching these things and studying these things doesn't actually help. Have I confused you completely? No. I probably haven't confused you completely because you probably think that I mean something which relates directly to what you're thinking, when I might not. I'll leave it at that right now, but there's something germinating in my mind, and it's going to be difficult for me to put it into words without people thinking I'm crazy. But I'm going to try. Yeah, I'll leave it like that right now.